the first question that I have is just, well, it's not really a question, it's just for you to introduce yourself, your name, and the title that you had at TerraFlow.
My name is Coezette Sibanda. I go by Co. I was a software engineer at TerraFlow, and my main focus was in mobile application development, so mainly front-end, but that also expanded into back-end as well as cloud technologies.
Perfect, thank you. That's perfect. So the next question is, what made your TerraFlow experience unique and unlike any other company that you've worked for?
So I think the one main thing that made TerraFlow unique was the culture. But now again, culture can mean a lot of different things to different people. But in the sense, or at TerraFlow, what that translated to was mainly how people work with each other and how we get the job done. There was the developers were given quite a lot of responsibility and power to really do their work as they see fit. Now that comes with, that does enable people to learn quite a lot and innovate and explore different areas within their field. And that was very different to other companies that I've worked at, where you just need to do something in the way that you've been told and you have no say whatsoever in how it could be done better. Like you have, maybe not to really get that deep into how other companies that I worked for before TerraFlow function, but the main thing is that TerraFlow, you're really given the responsibility to learn and innovate and do things the way you see fit. And I do believe there's a better word for this. It just doesn't come to mind at the moment, but that.
It's all good. Your point came across, like the responsibility, the ability to innovate, be creative, take control, take charge of, whatever it is that you're developing or creating, or whatever it is that your area of responsibility is. You truly have all of that rope and space to come up with the solution, right?
You said it better than I. Yeah, but that's
Well, I've been doing these for a while and I'm kind of hearing a theme now, so I'm getting it. And it's the same for me in my job at TerraFlow. I came in as the recruitment lead, and that's very much been what I've been. It's okay. So it's everything that other people were doing in my past job, but now I get to design it. It's like, well, that didn't work for me at my last job, or the job before that, or the job before that. So now I get to design it because I have the space to do that. I'm not being told what to do.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay, let me look up the next question. So, okay, that's the one. So TerraFlow's promise, the EVP, the employee value proposition, TerraFlow's promise to its team members is that TerraFlow will act as a platform for which our team members can leverage themselves and double their market value. Did this happen for you at TerraFlow? Do you think TerraFlow delivered on that promise?
Oh, absolutely. So I joined TerraFlow as a mobile application developer. That was the main responsibility that I had as a software engineer, of course. So my main responsibility was developing mobile applications. So I was mainly in the front-end space. But in the 2 years that I was there, I had the opportunity to really learn. I had the support from TerraFlow to really learn other areas that I was mainly interested in. And those include backend development as well as cloud technologies. I even got to I even got certified in Google Cloud, in GCP, so Google Cloud Platform. And that just speaks to how much support that TerraFlow gives you, as well as the direction to develop into whatever you imagine you could be within the technology space. So there's always a push to certify a teraflow for good reasons, and I did take advantage of that. There's always a push to expand your skills and try other things, try getting into data, try getting into AI. And by the end of my 2 years at Teraflow, I had acquired most of those skills and actually contributed to real projects in AI, real projects that had a lot of cloud technology skills needed. So that just speaks to how much you can grow and develop at Teraflow. And I do believe I more than doubled my value while I was there. I came in as a mere front-end developer and left as a certified professional cloud architect as well as back-end engineer. So that's certainly true.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, and then finally, what have you gone on to do? I mean, there you are in Toronto, surrounded by skyscrapers. It's amazing. What is your role now, and what is the scope of work? What is the type of projects that you're working on now? What are the challenges that you're facing?
So I moved to Toronto, and now I'm working as a software development engineer at Amazon, and in the fintech space within Amazon.
That's perfect. That says more than enough. So all good. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, couldn't be more.
No. I mean, just that says enough, doesn't it? I'd actually forgotten that you went to Amazon. So, I mean, it's not like anybody who's alive now doesn't know who Amazon is. And so that's just perfect. Cool, man. Well, all the best to you. I hope it goes really, really well.